I can't share.
Oh, you got to give it permission.
Yeah, can you hurry up and give me permission, please?
Oh, bloody hell, Mirza. Bloody hell. Get on top of the game, mate.
Shut the fuck up.
You want to fucking bite? Yeah, we'll do this, mate.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the podcast, the Cat Fam podcast. I need to calm down. My name is, look at us, we're all crazy. my name is Oya.
My name's Lisa.
And I'm Sam.
Yay!
See, this is what happens when you put us in lockdown, Gladys and Dr. Kerry Chant. We all lose some brain cells up here, you know?
Yeah.
But hanging in. If you guys haven't already, please be sure to subscribe and follow and like. We're on all podcast platforms, YouTube and Instagram. Oh my God, what is happening? Hats are being worn, headbands are being thrown on. I have nothing. But yeah, guys, we hope we have been a good form of entertainment for you during this lockdown. Because I know all of us are trying to find means of entertainment and it's been very difficult. But let's get into this episode. So today, I feel like my style is stealing ideas from other people. So this episode is inspired by subtle Asian traits.
Woo!
So if you guys remember, this I think started as a Facebook group, eh? Like
Yes.
a couple of years ago, and it was just like the best thing to ever happen because we finally had a space where we could all connect and relate to one another. And it was kind of like special because you were only allowed in there if you were invited, right, by someone.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, how did you guys feel when you were, approached or invited to that?
Yeah, I was invited by like a work colleague when I was working at Zara, and I was like, what is this group? And then I looked through the feed and I was like, oh, this is actually pretty awesome because it's like relatable content that you could relate to. Like, for example, Mugorian and just like random subtle Asian stuff that people don't realize but do. But I heard that this originated from, I think it was some uni students in Australia. I think either Melbourne or Sydney.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're Melbourne based.
Melbourne based, yeah. But it became like a global hit, and it's like I feel like I don't know how many hot followers they have, but they have a huge base now.
Yeah. Who invited you, Sam?
I think my work colleague too.
What the heck, bro?
I'm just saying, it was like my work colleague too. And then I thought it was really cool because it like shared so many things that were just so relatable, and it introduced me to boba tea because of my workmates too. And I was like, oh fuck, yeah. I'm starting to feel a bit more Asian now, you know.
Yeah, I feel like also in the beginning they were very much East Asian based, so a lot of the content was like Chinese or like whatever. And then I think they started to get not complaints, but like funny, like oh, you need to include more like Southeast Asian content or whatever. So yeah, but anyway, I literally just like picked some of so on their IG, picked some of the, I guess like memes or content that they have posted. And I thought that it would be like great, stuff for us to even just talk about. And if we find it relatable. So I'm going to share my screen. If you are an audio listener, I'll do my best to describe what is being seen. But yeah, let's have a go, skis. So this is the first one. It says overthinking during childhood, and it has a photo of a watermelon and then someone who has eaten watermelon, I assume, and has watermelon grown in them. But I mean, this is very common in Asian cultures, having like this food superstition, if you could call it. But can you guys think of any that you kind of grew up having instilled within you, or your parents ever like said to you?
No, I always had this, like this was something that I worried about as a kid too. But yeah, just the classic old, and it's funny how as kids you believe in things like this.
Yeah,
I don't know, it's just funny.
Yeah.
I think
Did you have any?
I was gonna say I think I mentioned this before, but the turning the lights on whilst your parents are driving.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
that was a that stuck in my head for a long time, and then came to a realization that isn't law that you can turn on your lights in the car.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I had like similar to this, but mandarins. I remember my mom used to say if you ate the mandarin seed, you'd have mandarins growing in you. And then I asked my mom, could she like think of any? Apparently in Indo, they have this belief if they eat kacang panjang, which is like beans, but like the long ones, you can be tall. So that's something that they taught their kids. Like if you eat this.
Hell?
Yeah, so weird.
That is so random.
But then it also reminded me of like the gum one. That's not an Asian one particularly, but you know how like people say if you swallow gum, it doesn't come out of you for like 7 years. Have you guys heard that one?
I thought that as well, but in realization, like it does come out after like a few hours.
Yeah, I wonder where that came from. Hey,
I don't know. Maybe because people think it's chewy and it gets stuck in your body. I don't know.
Yeah, true. All right, let's move on to the next one. So it says, in my country, people don't throw out any clothes. When the outfit starts fading, it becomes your home outfit, then sleeping clothes. Then when it's all tattered, you'll find your mama dusting the furniture with it.
Yep. Oh my God, that is so relatable.
Yeah, I feel like you guys have actually discussed this, that you don't wear PJs, you wear like old clothes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not till recently that I started to actually buy proper PJs. But yeah, even like these days as well, like I sometimes just sleep in my old clothes. You just find some old clothes that you don't wear out anymore. And it's like, oh yeah, this is my sleeping clothes now.
Yeah, that's the same as with our clothes as well. Like with recently my mum's clothes, she used her clothes as for my pet shampoo. As for the bed.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Yeah. But
that's so funny. What's it called? It's like, it's kind of like that thing when we were talking about how our parents like to hoard stuff. That's basically it, right?
Yeah.
Because they don't want to throw things out. So they're just like, nah, we're keeping that one.
For sure.
Anyway.
And they always say like they need it, but they won't use it until like another 10 years or so. So it's just like,
point. God. Although for me, that kind of changed ever since I started working at Peter Alexander. I think I grew an appreciation of pajamas, but it was also kind of like a foreign thing to buy $100 set at PA for PJs. But anyway, moving on. Okay, so this one says 2008. My parents telling me not to believe everything I see on TV. Come 2021, you telling your parents not to believe everything they see online. So I don't know about you guys, but this is so relatable to me. Like my parents believe everything that is sent to them, like especially those WhatsApp groups. They're so dangerous.
Oh my God, WhatsApp
it's
chains.
Always that sharing that chain. Yeah, those chains are so bad.
So many. But like, do you guys relate? Like, does your parents always come to you?
Yeah, especially
100%.
during coronavirus. Like, oh, it's so bad. Like, my mom keeps telling me, you can't do this, you can't do it. I'm like, who said that? Oh, it's on WhatsApp. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm just like, did you get this from the government? I was like, no. So then it's not true.
That's so true. Yeah, like even my mom, I remember there was a phase where she would show me, you know, those things like, oh, you could win like $10,000.
No way.
Yeah, and I was like, Mom, no, this is like
don't do it.
Yeah, so bad.
Oh, Shez, mate.
Yeah, bloody Shez needs to get it together.
Yeah, she does.
How dare you diss my mum? Only I can say that. Okay, so for this one, it says, foreign waiter, sir, I have to warn you, this dish is spicy. And then it shows a picture of an Asian and they're just like, huh. So I don't think we've actually discussed our tolerance for spice. Are you guys okay with spice?
I'm all right. I'm not as good as my sisters, but I'm better than my mum. That's for sure.
Really?
Which is really funny. My mum can't handle spice. She'll eat like mee goreng, sambal, and get too spicy with it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so...
Itzy's not good on the spicy, you know? Not so spicy, Itzy.
It's quite unheard of. Usually Indos love their spice.
But like my sister, specifically, oh yeah, no, maybe they're on the same plane now. Both Nia and Nadia are just like really into their spice. My sister will like buy those the crazy spicy Korean noodles, and she won't even hesitate. She can eat so much of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nadia's good with her spice, actually. I remember. Yeah.
What about you?
What about
So
you?
you've been like getting more tolerant with your spice levels, which is good.
Yeah, I used to be so bad with my spicy food. Even when I was young, I couldn't handle like mee goreng spice. That came in the packet. But now I've been pretty good. I've been trying to like practice, not really practice, like try to put a little bit of spice in my food kind of like every day, and then I'm just kind of getting pretty much better. To be honest. So,
Good job.
Good job,
I think we were talking about this. I always say like the basis of where I can set your spice levels, especially for white people, is kettle chips. Like
yes.
Can you guys you guys can eat that, right?
We can eat kettle chips.
Spicy.
That's not spicy. That used to be really spicy for me though. Because back then as well, I used to be pretty bad, but now like I could just eat a whole packet.
Yeah. I'm the same as you guys. I feel like if I was to rate my spice levels out of a 10, I'd probably say like 6. I don't know. I'm not as good as my mom. My mom is like the type can't have food without chili type of vibe. Alrighty, let's move on. This one has a photo of a kid putting ketchup in his rice, and it says your parents don't come home, so you gotta cook for yourself. Right. What are what kind of foods did you make whenever your parents went home?
I actually used to do this, and my dad got so mad at me when he found out. He's like, oh, this is one. It's like you eat too much ketchup, you'll become budak. You'll become deaf.
Oh, there you go.
That's one. And I'm like, Dad, how does that work? And he's like, hey, I used to eat a lot of ketchup and now I'm deaf. And I'm like, that's just because it's just you. What are you talking about? But I actually used to just eat rice. And this was from one of my family friends. Shout out to you, Mas Poko. But he showed me, it's like, oh, you can mix ketchup with rice. And then ever since then, it was a game changer.
Yeah.
So good. I haven't done it in a while, but throwback.
No, you're too much of a cook to do that now, mate.
Yeah, no. Yeah, mate.
What about you, mean?
I was gonna say I used to like, those fried onions you put on your like food.
Bawang goreng.
Bawang goreng.
I just put my hand and I just eat it.
Oh my god!
Wait, didn't someone from the community loves their bawang goreng? If you know who I'm talking about.
I actually don't know.
Oh, that's a challenge for you guys to figure it out. What?
Who? I don't know.
You guys can figure it out later.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But I used to do my typical dish when my parents went home was that rice, ketchup, and egg. I'd fry an egg and just put it on top and just eat that.
Yeah.
Or like obviously, I'm sure all of us is like mee goreng or super mee.
Yeah. Egg is the ultimate topper for anything.
Yeah, 100%. And it's like so easy to make, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But I was going to say, I remember Mirza, when his mum went to Hajj, he stocked up on kebabs, shish kebabs.
Oh, yeah. I did.
That's what he was eating.
He stocked up peas.
Stocked up on shish kebabs.
And that's all we cooked.
Oh my God.
All we cooked.
So random. Oh my God.
Because they come in boxes, and I assume that's why you had so many.
All we do is just cook them up, and that's it. It's pretty simple because it's already marinated and stuff. So
yeah, easy stuff.
Damn.
Oh, good on you. That's why I wonder what like bullet people eat, man, because they obviously don't eat rice and ketchup. So what would they eat?
Yeah, no,
Twigs.
right?
And
Twigs. Wow, what the?
And grass. Sorry,
with
guys.
a side of VB.
Yeah. God,
it's like that Mr. Bean episode where he gets like freaking branches and then they use Marmite or something, so we would put Vegemite on it.
Yeah.
Instead
of fried onion, they sprinkle it with Vegemite.
Oh, yuck.
Gross. Okay.
Oh
All
man.
right, next one. Another technology one. It says,
Oh my
Mum,
god.
why is my phone so slow? And then it says, me checking her app tray, and it's like a bunch of apps.
All I do is like this.
Yeah.
Every single time.
I love how even settings is in there too. Oh my god, Sugar Crush. I mean Candy Crush.
Yeah. Actually, that's a good question. Do your parents play any games on their phones?
No, they don't actually.
My mom only watches videos from WhatsApp or YouTube.
Yeah, true.
And they always put it on the loudest.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh, I'm like, every time I'm trying to watch like a TV show, for example, That's a Raven.
Yeah.
I'm like, Mom, you don't have to put it up that loud. I'm still like, oh my god.
Sometimes I try to hint to my parents to use earphones because they're not really used to that, but you know, that definitely helps using earphones. But yeah. All right. Gladio. All right, next one. It says, parents, me giving a valid argument, and then your parents saying, tastes like disrespect. So I wanted to ask this one because I feel like arguments as like teens and kids were just, I don't know about you guys, so one-sided.
Yeah.
You raise a good point, and that's exactly what happens, right? They're like, how dare you disrespect me? And I was like, it's a valid point. But yeah, I'd love to hear how your arguments with your parents went down back in the day.
No, that's exactly how it went. Every time I'd like have like a valid argument, they'll be like, why are you not listening to your parents? That's disrespectful. We're your parents. We've lived longer than you. We've experienced more. We know better. And I'm like, oh man. So now I just learned to just not even go there anymore. It's just like, you know what? Yeah, you're right. Whatever. So over the years, I've learned to just bite my tongue.
Yeah. Oh my God. That's so true.
You can't win an argument. Cannot. No matter how old you are.
It's usually like you make a valid point. They don't talk to you for at least 24 hours, and then and then once you both sides calm down, it's usually the parent will be like, "Hey, you want to eat?"
Yeah, it's back to normal.
Yeah,
back to normal. Yeah,
yeah,
that is true. Yeah, that's actually a good point. I feel like we never resolve arguments.
It's always loose ends.
Yeah. This is why there's built up tension between Asian kids and their parents. Yeah, it's always left arguments. But yeah, that's such a good point though, Sam. Like I didn't even think of that as well. Just like learning now to be silent, even though inside you have so many things you could fire back at your parents. The best thing to do is just not say anything.
And you're more mature now, so your arguments are going to be even more valid. But like it's gonna go to waste anyway.
Exactly. That's so true, man. I can probably, make a very good argument with footnotes and references. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah. God. Love that. Gotta love our parents, man. All right. Next one. It says, therapist, where did your mistrust in relationships stem from? And then it says, me as a child, you're sleeping, and then your mum says it's 7:15 a.m. You're going to be like, school, but it's only 6 a.m.
That is so me. That is so me. Every morning for high school, my mum would be like, Samara, wake up. It's 8 o'clock. And I'll get up and I'll shoot up and I'll look at the time. I'm not even kidding you. It's 7:15. It is 7:15.
Yeah.
That's the same as me. Like every time dinner's ready, mom always shouts, dinner's ready. Go to the kitchen. She's still cooking.
Or when you're over someone's house, like Samara, we're going home, and you stay for another hour at the front of the house.
That's a good one. I remember like actually timing it from when they say we're leaving to when we're going, and it's a good hour, honestly.
Wow.
Why do parents do that? Well, Asian parents, I don't get it.
I don't know. I feel like they get interrupted, or someone like wants to give them food, so it takes like another extra hour.
Yeah. And you know what's another common one that I just thought of? Like having to go to the airport like 5 hours earlier than you're supposed to.
Yep.
That's a very Asian one too.
So Asian.
It's like they need to be really prompt, like beyond prompt. Bring it up. All right. Okay. This one says, does anyone else say their surname and spell it straight after because no one knows how to spell it?
Yep.
So
every time. My one's a longish one, so I have to.
Yeah. I actually do that for both my names whenever I...
Yeah, same.
Yeah, a mast. What
I'll
about
be
you,
like on
Miz?
the phone and I'll be like, hi, this is Samara speaking. Hi, Simone. I'm like, bro. Like,
S-A-M.
Hi, this is Samara speaking. That's Samara. Imagine
You should
that.
just start doing that.
That would be so bad.
Oh no.
Oh, bloody
Do you do
hell.
it, Miz?
Does anyone? I don't really get it. Does anyone else say their
So,
surname?
non-Asian people would have like, say, Smith as their surname. You won't have to
Yeah.
spell that out. But for you, if you're telling like, yeah, if you're giving someone
like,
your details, like at the doctor's maybe, like, do you spell out your name?
Oh yeah. Okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah.
yeah, just like immediately spelling it because you know they're not gonna get it.
Mhm.
I always usually say, my name's Amiza, but the R is silent.
Oh. And but you're gonna confuse them. They're gonna spell your name without an R. You know what I mean? Like they'll just be like,
but it's easier to pronounce because every time they pronounce the R, it's Immersa.
yeah.
Immersa.
Mirza.
Immersa.
Immersa.
All right, and I believe this is the last one. So it's got two photos. It's the Drake meme, and he's shoving away the Nutella sticks and agreeing with the yans.
Yan. I loved that shit.
I was going to say this is a great opportunity to discuss Asian snacks we love, not just Indo, but like Asian overall. What did you guys love?
Ooh, that's a hard one.
I love onion rings.
Oh, they were good.
Onion rings, and then there's like the Asian version of like the jellies and in the tubes, and you can like put them in the freezer. Have you guys tried that one?
Oh, they were Jelly Joy, right?
Yeah, they were like jelly. Yeah. I think that's what it's called. Yeah. They have like a
so
specific taste to it. Yeah.
What comes into my mind is like an Indonesian snack. It's called Bang Bang or something.
Bang Bang. Ew, that was chat.
Yeah, I was gonna say you rate that as a
chatter snacks, bro.
That's what pops in my mind. I don't know why.
What the fuck?
Oh no, that's really sad. If that's the one that's popped
that is very sad. We need to take you to Indo one day, bro. How kasian.
But no, Asian snacks in general. You can't think of any other
Asian snacks here. There would be like
green tea Kit Kat.
God, we're so. I think we got to take him to bloody
Tong Li.
Yeah, Tong Li. Yeah, let's go shopping there, mate. Have some aloe vera.
I wanted to ask you guys, what do you rate more, Pocky or Pepero? If you rate any more.
I've always come across that what is it called? Pepero? Yeah, like I've had Pocky here and there, but they don't taste any different to me.
What? In my head, I used to love Pocky, rated it, but ever since I've had Pepero, I can't go back because it's like,
is it more
Pocky
crunchy?
on steroid? Yeah, it's got like, for example, the cookies and cream one, they actually have cookie pieces on the stick.
That's the one that I always try, the cookies and cream one. That was the one that I always had. Pocky, I think I've only had like the strawberry one, but I feel like it's like a cheaper, like especially the chocolate one. The chocolate is like a cheap chocolate that doesn't melt properly in your mouth.
Yeah.
And the biscuit's a bit more airy, I guess. The Pepero, like the biscuit's more solid, and the flavors are good, I guess.
True. I was going to also mention, I know in lolly bags, if you were an Asian child, you'd always get those rice crackers.
Yeah. The little...
the prawn ones. Were they prawn? I don't know what they were.
Wait, no, I thought you were talking about the circular crackers that come with like the sugar.
Yeah.
The white things.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's
that one.
And then there's the seaweed one.
And there's one that's like this. Like it's
it was like the oval one with the orange kind of...
had Chinese writing on it.
Yeah. That one was good. I don't know what that's called.
So please tell me you remember these.
Mate, okay.
I think so. I don't know.
We got to take him to Tong Li.
Did you like the white rabbit lollies?
I do.
Okay, so at least you've had that. Yeah.
Yeah, good.
But I still to this day don't know if I've removed the paper or not.
Oh my God.
I did both.
I'm pretty sure you could eat it.
Yeah.
You could, right?
Yeah.
But I just did both.
It was impossible to take it off. How else were we going to eat it?
It was too much effort.
Yeah.
comes like goes everywhere.
Yeah,
It's like
exactly.
peeling a bloody Mandy, when you have to get the skin off. Anyway. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, and then the only other one that I thought of is, did you guys remember, I used to love these and I can't find it anymore. So they were like strawberry flavored hard candy and it was in like a tin and there was like a lot of powder over it.
Yes. Oh,
Do you remember that?
Yeah. No.
It was so good. And I don't know where you can get that now.
I'm pretty sure we can still get it in our there's like a place called White Lotus. It's on Anzac Parade, and it's the one that we've always gone through because we used to live in Randwick. And to this day, because their owners were Indonesian as well. So we always went to them, and to this day we still go there now and then.
Yeah.
And we always used to get it from there. So shout out to you, White Lotus.
Shout out White Lotus, mate.
Yeah, mate.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Subtle Asian Traits. All credit to you guys for the content. Yeah. Thank you for letting us steal your vibes. We'll end it with Indo word of the day, and I thought I would choose something. I can't talk. go off the phrases we'd actually use, right? So I've chosen sama.
Same.
Yeah, but like the meaning of it. Like, when would you use it?
What would you say if someone said terima kasih?
She literally gave you the answer.
I gave you the answer. What do you say after someone says thank you?
Terima kasih?
No, in English. What if someone came up to you and said thank you so much? What would you say back?
No worries.
Okay, well, essentially, that's what sama means. It means no worries.
Yeah, like no worries, you're welcome.
But translates to same, which is very odd if you think about it.
You're kind of like returning the thank you. So someone says thank you, you'd be like, oh yeah, same. I'm thanking you too.
Yeah, true. That's very true.
If someone say, oh, I've cleaned it, same.
Imagine if someone like says thank you to us now and we answered that. Oh,
same.
I should start doing that, actually.
Just confuse the hell out of people.
Yeah. Same, mate. Alrighty. Well, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Yeah. Yeah. Say sama back if someone says thank you to you. And yeah, be sure to subscribe, like, follow, all that jazz. And I hope everyone's staying safe if you're living in Sydney and Melbourne during these times, and staying sane, not like us. Okay. I'm Oya.
I'm Sam.
Get it together.
Get it together.
Thank you so much, guys. Bye.
Bye.